What's up, everybody? Venom here with a quick guide on Dave the Diver. Let's get right into it. We are going to cover money making in Dave the Diver because it is essential to becoming successful in both the restaurant and during your dives. Why is money so important? Well, you're going to need it not only to decorate the interior of your restaurant, upgrade things inside of your restaurant, but you're also going to have to upgrade things as Dave the Diver as well. You need to have a better suit, better air tanks, things like that throughout the game that are going to be imperative to your success. One of the best ways to make money early on is kind of obvious, and that's going to be serving customers at Bancho's Sushi. For every customer that you serve, you're not only going to get paid for the service, but you're also going to get paid for your quality of service. During the day, you're going to want to dive to find fish to bring back to turn into sushi at your restaurant. I would suggest getting at least a few different types of fish in order to offer your customers variety on the menu, because the more you have to offer and the more that you can give to your customers, the more they're going to pay. Plus, some patrons prefer different items on the menu, so you'll make them happier, which will in turn get you more points and coins. What do I mean by points? I mean the Cooksta app. There is an app within the game that basically customers use kind of like Instagram in real life, but for Dave the Diver, where they give you ratings, they post pictures of the food that they ate, and they say whether or not the food was good and the service was good. So if you're providing high quality items that your customers enjoy while giving them their orders in a timely manner, you're gonna make more money, and it's gonna bring more customers in the more followers you have on Cooksta. My second method of making money does take a little bit longer to unlock, but not too much longer. You're going to gain access to Cobra's premium shop as you progress in the main storyline. It is during chapter 1. You have to progress a little bit with the sea people side of things, but it doesn't take too long to unlock. Once you unlock this premium shop, you will be able to sell starfish, seashells, pretty much anything that originally you could not sell, you will have access to selling within Cobra's shop. Now, do not expect this to make you fast money overnight. The starfish usually sell for around 4 to 8 coins a piece. The seashells, it's the same thing, between 2 and 5 coins a piece. But if you are selling them consistently, like every time you dive and you're picking them up every time you dive, it's a good way to make a couple extra bucks every day in order to put it towards new things like suit enhancements and different weapons, things like that. But once you have access to the shop, you'll also have access to buying things from Cobra that will help you stay down in the depths longer, such as cargo boxes, ammunition, and even extra air tanks. With that said, from day 1, you are able to sell the fish that you collect in Bancho's Sushi shop, though I don't always recommend doing that unless you have a plethora of fish to sell, because you want to make sure that you still have enough food every single night to serve sushi to your guests at the restaurant. But nonetheless, you are able to sell fish at Bancho's restaurant whenever you so choose from day 1 to make a little extra money on the side if you so choose. And that's going to bring me to my next money-making tip. The further you progress in the main storyline and the more dishes that you unlock through research, the more money you're going to make. That's simply because you're going to get better recipes that make customers more happy, as well as a bigger price tag on those recipes because they come with more ingredients. You're also going to have access to enhancing your recipes, and that is pretty universal. You can enhance every single recipe that you provide at your restaurant as long as you have the ingredients needed to enhance those recipes. Enhancing them just basically adds more ingredients, which raises the quality as well as the happiness level that is gained from the customers eating that sushi plate, which also increases the value of the menu item. So you're going to make more money simply by enhancing them and making your customers happy and raising the price on each of the platters. Now, enhancing gets a little harder as you progress because it takes more and more ingredients to enhance those recipes, but realistically, it's something that's easily managed by consistently diving. As long as you're diving every single day and as many times a day as you can, and bringing back up quality ingredients, which can be found in those little pots that are located on the ocean floor, you should have no problem enhancing at least the basic menu items in order to get more money and get more ratings from your patrons. Another thing that I'm going to suggest as a little tip is going to be hire staff as soon as possible. Once you complete the quest for Yoshi where you serve her the shark's head, you're going to unlock the ability to hire staff in your restaurant. That can be kitchen staff or dining room staff. I do have a guide on how to unlock staff in Dave the Diver if you are still unsure as to how to get the ingredients needed for Yoshi's quest and things like that. But nonetheless, once you acquire the ability to hire staff, it's going to make your job a lot easier. They will do tasks for you, like serving guests and cooking food faster. Since there's more cooks in the kitchen, obviously the food is going to be done faster. And this makes it much easier to serve your guests in a timely manner to where they're not storming out. Because you will have guests storm out when you're doing it on your own. I've had plenty of guests storm out because I just wasn't able to get to them in time. Especially guests that order green tea or beer, they get upset very quickly. So having other people there to help you create those dishes and serve those dishes is a great way to combat guests storming out and losing a lot of money in the process. So definitely hire staff as soon as you possibly can. I know initially it's going to cost a bit upfront to hire that staff, and it does take a day to get applications sent in order to hire staff. So it's not something that's going to happen literally on day one. You're going to be able to do it. You have to unlock staff and then go through the process of hiring them. But it is 100% worth the investment because in the long run, you're going to be able to serve more guests, keep more guests happy, and keep money flowing throughout the Bancho Sushi restaurant. Now, my next tip kind of goes without saying, but I'm going to mention it anyway. When you get those VIP customers that come in for a special request of a certain dish that they want to try, that is going to also earn money for you. Completing certain quests will earn money, and I know that that's kind of a given, but it is overlooked. Some people skip those quests because they want to go and, focus on the main storyline with the sea people and things like that. I definitely suggest doing as many quests as you can because you never know what rewards wait around the corner and how helpful those rewards will be in the long run. So completing quests that are given to you by VIP guests or just realistically any side quest, I suggest trying to do them as soon as you can. You don't have to focus on them per se, but just doing as much as you can get done in a single day is of course going to optimize the amount of money that you make and the amount of progress that you make in the game. And I know that I touched on this earlier, but another little hint, I guess, would be catching high quality fish. The higher the quality of the fish and the rarer the fish, the more that it's going to sell for on your menu. So just keep in mind the fish that you're putting on the menu. If you're only using yellow and blue tang, which are very easily accessible in this game, then you're not going to make a lot of money up front. Try diving to deeper depths and killing off the fish that are down there so that you can maximize the amount of profit that you're going to get per fish. That also includes fish that you sell to Bancho rather than turn into sushi. If you sell them, you're going to make money off them, and the higher quality they are and the more rare of a fish they are, the more money they're going to reel in for you. And that's going to do it for this money-making guide. I hope that this was at least a little bit helpful in getting you on the right track to making money. I actually didn't know about selling to Cobra's shop until I opened it and saw a sell tab because I just wasn't paying attention. I was so focused and immersed in the story itself. There was a lot of stuff that I overlooked for making money that probably could have made me a lot more earlier on. And that's gonna do it. If you like the video, then like the video. And if you like my content in general, subscribe to my channel. I hope this gets you on the right track to making some money, upgrading all of your equipment, and enjoying what Dave the Diver has to offer you. I will see you in the next one. Bye!